In the 19th century, steam and steel reshaped the planet. But those heavy iron machines required a specific fuel to move, a simple black rock. Pulling it from the earth required immense human effort. Generations of workers spent their entire lives underground, hacking into the crust by hand to feed the furnaces. And we never stopped digging. Even today, massive trains haul millions of tons of this exact same raw material to power grids around the globe. We built the modern global economy on burning coal, yet we rarely stop to ask what this dense rock actually is. What specific living thing died to create it? To find the answer, we must leave the modern era behind and travel back 300 million years, long before the first dinosaur walked the Earth. The origin of modern energy lies in Earth's most unusual prehistoric ecosystem, the Carboniferous Period. You are standing in a vast, humid wilderness. Every direction is filled with a steaming, vibrant emerald green.
This overcharged atmosphere also fueled the animal life moving between the giant mosses. The silence of the swamp was broken by a deep, rhythmic hum, the sound of the Meganeura, massive winged insects patrolling the forest. These giant insects could only support their bodies in flight because that dense, oxygen-rich atmosphere provided the necessary physical lift. But if we look down from the buzzing sky, we find a very different world at our feet. The forest floor was a sprawling labyrinth of dark, completely stagnant water. When those 100-foot mosses reached the end of their lives, they simply toppled over, plunging directly into the obsidian black water below. This diagram shows the chemical trap of anaerobic preservation. The stagnant water lacked oxygen, so decomposing bacteria couldn't survive, and the wood couldn't rot. Instead, giant trunks kept piling up. Layer upon layer of undecayed moss sank for millions of years. The swamp floor became a perfect biological vault. It permanently locked away millions of tons of carbon that, under normal conditions, would have rotted and released back into the air. The entire Carboniferous ecosystem operated as a single, self-sustaining green machine. It was defined by an extreme visual contrast, the hypergrowth of the bright neon green canopy above and the dead obsidian black preservation vault below. This animated timeline charts the final step of the process. Over deep time, immense geological pressure and extreme heat eventually cooked that unrotted plant matter. That process created coal. What we mine is literally the physically compressed, fossilized carbon of those 300-million-year-old giant mosses, which brings us right back to the modern train cars and power plants of today. Burning coal today releases the ancient chemical energy stored by those thick air swamps. The Carboniferous Period is the prehistoric battery that built the modern world.